On this episode of BuMpY's beer review from Stoneface Brewing Company out of Newington, New Hampshire, I have their green duct tape. Now this is a double IPA coming in at 8.2% ABV. I don't know what hops are used in it. It does say that sediment is on the bottom of the can is normal. Only thing I know about this is basically, it's kind of an ongoing series with the duct tape. I've had orange and pink so far. It's my first time having green. It's definitely looking forward to it. And I think it had something to do with they would put like a certain colored duct tape on a fermentation tank or something to. So I believe that's how the story goes for different batches or whatever they're doing. So. Let's go ahead and crack this one open. Pretty fresh. It is it was canned on April 11th, so it's April 24th today. Just so you know when I'm actually reviewing it, because it's not going to be put out today. But yeah, pretty fresh, couple weeks. Let's go ahead and crack this one open. All right, it's got a nice tight white head. It's got a kind of it's a cross between a pineapple and apple like coloration. It's kind of a deep orange. It's opaque. It's murky. Let's go ahead and get some aromas here from afar. All right, it's very juicy. I get guava, melon notes, a little bit of a citrus, a little peachy. Let's get closer. All right, so yeah, some of that kind of guava notes really coming through. It's starting to get a little bit of a spiciness to it. There is kind of a candied sweetness, possibly coming from the malt. All right, a little bit of cooked pineapple. Let's dive in here for the first swig, so cheers. So this isn't like a smooth, soft mouthfeel in this one. It's not creamy. It's like a medium body. It's got a good moderate carbonation to it. Pretty spritzy. I don't know what it is with me, and every time I'm going to pause this because I'm going to sneeze. Alright, we resumed. Alright, some more flavors here. Let's go. Yeah, there's some maltiness up front. It's got a little bit of a biscuity type note, a little bit of sweetness too, malt sweetness and biscuits. Guava. There is kind of a cooked pineapple. It has a like an herbal, spicy tone to it on the finish. There's like a note in there that wants to be sweet, but this one might be a little bit too green at the moment. It's got a little bit of a vegetal kind of bitterness on the finish. Bitterness is moderately high. Definitely lingers on. It's staying kind of in that herbal, spicy, grassy kind of tone. I see a little bit of like a pith from some type of citrus fruit, either an orange or like grapefruit, kind of on the finish. Yeah, I don't know. As this one kind of stands right now, I don't think it's my favorite duct tape. I really like the pink duct tape, but I did buy a 4-pack loose, so I'll probably sit on a few cans anyways, just see if after another week or so if it starts to kind of change a little bit. Fucking knows, man. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'd land this one kind of, I'd say high-end good to bottom-end very good right now. Give it a little bit of time, see if it changes at all. But yeah, right now I'd say the pink duct tape is probably one of my favorites so far. Compared to the orange one, I can't even really remember that one. As to where I liked it or not. I may have done a review on it. If I did, then it'll be somewhere in my archives of New Hampshire beer tastings. So I'll probably go check that after this, see what I thought of that one. But yeah, I'd say maybe a little bit too green right now is a possibility. If not, it's just not wowing me. But yeah, overall high end good to low end very good. I think kind of makes it almost average. So say cheers. Thank you all for watching. And here we are, 21 days later. My last can of the green duct tape. So let's see if anything has changed. I still have the same glassware I was using in the video you were just watching. It's a continuation now. Never done this one before like this, but yeah, I was just editing and I said, well, I still have that last can. Let's go ahead and try it, see if anything's changed. So kind of looked about the same in the appearance. I think I was saying apple and orange juice type thing. Something like that, or guava. But anyways, let's get some aromas. Yeah, it's still citrusy. I think I like a little bit more like pineapple type notes coming through. Say there's kind of like a note that I would say guava. I'm sneaking in closer and closer. So yeah, a little bit of a kind of a candy type note to it still, like a sweeter malt type presence, showcasing like a tangerine. I think it's more like tangerine pineapple, maybe just a touch of a guava. All right, cheers. All right, I think the sweetness factor, a little amped up a little bit more. Some kind of sweet malt notes. Maybe a touch of like a caramel note coming out of the malt. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it's still kind of a lot of the same flavor notes. I mean, it's just got a little bit of a sweeter upfront appeal. The finish is still pretty much the same. It's got a lot of grassy type notes to it. It's still that moderate to moderately high bitterness that does carry, it builds and lingers on. Well, I mean, if anything, basically the beer is staying the same so far, from being a couple weeks old to being over a month old. Nothing's changed that drastic to make it like a different beer. So it still stands the same. It's not my favorite duct tape. Cheers once again. Thanks for watching.